My name is Father Mike Shea. I am a Redemptorist. I've been working in Thailand for 48 years. First, the children were taken in did not have AIDS because the AIDS children were dying before their parents. But once we got some medicine lined up, and then we began to take in children who actually were infected with the AIDS virus. And that's when, in the early 2000s, 2001 or 2, we built our first building for children with AIDS, which we call Sarnelli House. We finally got antiretroviral medicine thanks to our nurse Kate in Toronto, an Australian lady that came over, a nurse, and she's been here on and off now for 6 years. And she's been instrumental in caring for the health of the kids in general. The kids have turned out to be very, very normal kids. I always figured that when we got kids would be being raised by me and by people I was training, that they'd be different from other children, but they're not. They're the very same. They have the same problems. They have the same good qualities. They have the same bad qualities. But the main thing is that they're loved. I didn't hire people with a lot of knowledge, except for people like Kate and a few others. We had to have people that had knowledge. But it was the simple village women that came and started taking care of these kids, knowing some of these kids had AIDS, knowing some of them had TB with AIDS and were quite infectious. But these women came in and they're doing a great job, a super job of raising children. We have children now, the smallest baby we have I think is about 2 months old, or 3 months old now. And we have kids all the way up into the early 20s. That we're sending all the way through school and into college or into agricultural school or vocational schools for the girls and for the boys. So I mean, they're all getting their education. Every child that's graduating has a job. Everyone. Some have changed jobs now, but I mean they've done well. picking up kids and we were buying food, we were buying meat, we were buying vegetables, we were buying rice. And I had a chance to buy rice fields. They were actually planted with eucalyptus, but I had a lot of kids. So we dug up the eucalyptus trees, plowed them up, and we cleaned it all out and we started planting rice. And the last 2 years now, we have enough rice to feed 200 people a day throughout the whole year. We're pretty proud of that. Plus that, we have pigs. We raise pigs and we butcher a pig a week for all 6 houses for the kids, and they eat everything, including the boobs. And we have chickens and ducks and geese, and we have cattle. We have Brahmin cattle that people in the States have donated. And we have various other groups, the Dutch people from Maastricht, Germans from Oberhausen. I mean, all these people have chipped in to help us to buy things we needed for the farm, including a tractor. So we're very, very grateful for people that step in and help us with this farming situation, because it not only gives us food and vegetables and stuff, but it also teaches the kids responsibility, because they have to do all the planting and they have to do all the harvesting. So, and a lot of the other work, they're making fertilizer, milling rice, it's all done by our young people. I'm proud of that.
My name is Kate Introna. I'm a nurse from Australia, and I've been working here at Sarnelli House for the last 6 years. We have an outreach program. We have a team of a social worker and driver, and we go and visit people in the villages, mostly with HIV. They're sick and they need to have their medicines checked, or they need help to go to the hospital. Often they're alone, they don't have any family, or they may be just looking after their children so they can't work. We also have a clinic that we run every Friday here, and we see people with HIV, mostly adults, and we just do basic primary health care. We give vitamins, we talk to them, we check their tablets, check their symptoms, and if they need to, we take them to the hospital. And it's very rewarding work to work with people that are vulnerable and sick and poor, and to just get to know them, to help them whichever way we can. And they are so kind and open, and they show us their hospitality, and often I get more from them than I can give to them. So we work just being with people, just sharing their time, their illness, trying to make sure that they can get as much care as we can provide. Also work a lot with the children, who are just great because they just respond to any bit of love that you give them, and so you give it love and you get so much love back. So it's very, very rewarding, very humbling place to work. A wonderful place.
I've been happy with every confer I've ever had. So I would say that for the happiness that the Lord gave to me, one word I would say would be gratitude.